Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first return. See, I've lost my abilities. Guys, I gotta go. I gotta quit. That's it. I don't have the ability to talk anymore. That's it. Uh, Hi, guys, and welcome back to the re-inaugural episode of the Hot Mess Express. I, as always, am your humble junior conductor, Sarah Cat. Behind me somewhere, she was just here and got treats already, so no one can redeem them, or if you do, she already got them. Is our official conductor, Mama Cat. Um, yeah. So a lot has happened. We're going to do a quick little story time, quick little catch up here. Then we're going to swing into a new session, a new thing, a new idea I had, and I'm hoping y'all like it. Um, but yeah, let's talk about stream stuff first. So I'm going to be doing at least once a week. I think we're going to start with once a week for now. A new little micro learning session called Sarah's Learning Layer. Right? And in it, I'm going to be talking about something. I'm going to be hopefully teaching you something, or at the very least, reminding you about something. That way, you can walk out of here knowing a little bit more than you did when you got here. Because, that's just fun, right? Um, but yeah, it'll be little micro lessons, different subjects every week from a broad range of topics, things like mental health. We're gonna touch on some of that. We're gonna touch on some physical health stuff. We're gonna talk about job improvement skills, things that you can do to help make your life or the general world better place, and kind of go from there. So I hope you guys like it. Feedback is always welcome. Feel free to drop me a note on the Discord, and we can see how things kind of go from there. Let's see here. Over the last couple months, because it's been a while since I streamed, I did what's called a PHP, or a partial hospitalization program. I'll get more into that in just a little bit, though. I also got my gallbladder taken out. Today is the 2 week anniversary of that. So I am feeling much, much better. Had a massive attack. Thought I was dying of a heart attack. Drove myself to the hospital. Had to stop a few times because, well, I thought I was dying and was not really able to function. But I got there and told them I thought I was having a heart attack, and they were like, "Why?" And so I described all the symptoms. They're like, "Yeah, let's get you in the back here." Hooked me up to all the beeping and whirring machines with all the stuff stuck all over me, and turned out, no, it was not a heart attack. It was my gallbladder trying to rip itself out of my stomach, not stomach, torso. Yeah, abdomen. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Like I said, it's been a while, guys. You gotta give me some grace here. Right? It's been a long time since I've talked a bunch to folks, especially where I have to carry the conversation. God knows that's got to be the worst thing ever. But anyway, yeah. So how have you guys been? It's been a while, and I do talk to some of you on occasion, but not as much as I'd like. So I hope y'all are doing well. Oh, hey, look, I'm streaming right now. Huh, that was a late notification to get. Thanks, phone. Um, but yeah, so things are going pretty good. Gosh, diddly darn well, guys. Um, anyway, oh, I heard you fussing. I hear you fussing. What are you doing? Oh God, now she's coming to visit. We're done, guys. Time to crash out. Mom is here to interrupt us. Okay, well, it's been nice. Oh, never mind. She's going away again. That works. Okay. So what were we doing? Oh, right. So, anyway, I guess without further ado, let's start things off, shall we? Today we're going to be talking a little about the stigmatization of mental health and mental health issues. Um, because I think, especially with my most recent issues that I've been having, I think it really opened up a lot to me. Um, it made me really do a lot of reflection as well as learn a lot from other people. few months ago, um, I kind of vanished. I'm sure some of you noticed. I started missing deadlines, struggling to be part of groups that I'd been participating in, some of which I'd been leading, gaming groups, that kind of thing. And in my mind, I thought I was just being tired or lazy. Um, it turned out that not only was I burnt out, but the anxiety and depression of the last several years had finally caught up to me. And some of my friends noticed that I was struggling. They reached out to me, which was great. Others more frequently asked where I'd been, how I'd been doing. More often than not, disappointed because I'd missed or canceled events. Um, and this is really important because sometimes, guys, sometimes it's impossible to carry the weights of the world on us, right? We know what we need to do. We know that we need to be a part of the world around us, but sometimes we just can't. The things that we're carrying are just too heavy, right? Now, there's some interesting statistics that I've learned that I think are very telling. 1 in 5 adults in the U.S. will have a mental health illness this year. At least 1 in 5 adults. For reference, for a frame of reference, it's about 1.6 billion people, bigger than any city, right? Bigger than some countries. Of that 1.6 billion people, 60% or more won't seek treatment. That's almost a billion people out of that 1.64 won't seek any kind of treatment. Now, why? Because stigma. They'll be pointed at, they'll be laughed at, they'll be thought that they're weak or they'll be ashamed of the struggles that they're having. And that's something that we as a culture, both United States culture and more as a global culture, that's something we need to work on, right? You have the things that are external, right? You have people who are excluding you from groups. Oh, they're too much. Don't invite them. Oh, they're this. Oh, they're that. Or, they'll bring the group down. They're just a real downer, right? You have the internalized stuff where you feel weak if you ask for help, that you're not good enough, that you're not strong enough to carry these things. You look around and you see the public face that other people are putting out there and they're moving forward. Bug, thank you for the subscription. 8 months. That's almost a baby. Noah, welcome in. You guys came in right in the middle of Sarah's learning layer. First inaugural episode. We're talking about mental health and the stigmatization around it. Um, so we have our internalized stigma, where we look at it and we say how much of a bad person we have to be because we're suffering this way, right? But then you have what I might argue is the most harmful, the microaggressions, right? You have the people who are completely dismissive, saying, "Oh gosh, everyone gets stressed. Just push through it." You have the invalidation. Well, you don't look depressed. You don't act depressed. You were making jokes earlier today. You have exclusion. Again, not inviting someone to be a part of that group because they're too sensitive or they need too much. And you get things like blame. Maybe if you worked out or did some yoga or eat different or maybe if you did burn this essential oil or whatever, you'd be fine. You wouldn't feel that way. Well, the thing is, guys, that's not how any of this works, right? Not long after my breakdown that precipitated me going into the partial hospitalization program. And if you guys aren't familiar with the PHP, basically it's like being institutionalized, but you get to go home at the end of each day. So you spend literally all day at a um, you spend all day at a facility working with psychiatrists, working with therapists, working with psychologists. You're working with this whole team to try and make sure that you are rebuilding or building in some cases the tool sets that you need to be able to be okay, to be able to make it through the challenges that you're facing. Now, me being me, I was doing work outside beyond what they were asking me to do. And some of the research I did led me down some fascinating rabbit holes, which is kind of where I got the idea for the whole learning layer thing. One of the things I read really resonated with me, and I think it might resonate with you guys too. It talked about how, because mental health is often invisible, people treat it differently than they would if you had, oh, say, a broken leg or diabetes or cancer. But it's just as much of an issue, right? Someone who's suffering, major depressive disorder or bipolar, these people have just as much of an illness or an injury to themselves as someone who has to go get their leg in a splint or a cast. And it's not fair that we as a culture say, "Oh, you're less than. You're you don't need to just push through, whatever," right? That's not fair to those people. So what can we do about it? Let's challenge those stereotypes. Instead of saying an anxious person, use person first language. It is a person with anxiety, right? That reframes and makes sure that we understand that just because they have anxiety, that is not who they are. It is not a definition, it's a diagnosis. Normalize talking about these things with your friends, the people that you can trust around you, your found family, whatever you trust in your life, talk to those people. And it doesn't have to be big, deep revelations at first. You can test the waters. You can see if these are really people that you trust. And if they're not, well, we'll talk about friendships and relationships like that at a later date. I have some strong feels about that. But if they're not people you can trust, then find people. And believe me, I understand that making friends as an adult sucks. But there are ways to do it. And again, we'll go into that a lot more later. Lead by example. If you're comfortable, be vulnerable. Be the person who is accountable for your mental health in your friend group. Show people that while mental health is not your fault, it is your problem. And it's something that you're actively working on fixing, right? Whether you're doing things on your own, workbooks and self-reflective therapeutic measures, or if you're actually, going to the doctor if you can. And I know that that even by itself is a challenge in today's world, right? But I think the biggest thing that we can do is listen, affirm, and don't always ask how you can fix something. Instead, offer yourself with expectation. And that might look like, I don't know, saying like, would you like me to listen, offer support, or offer advice when you go into a hard conversation with one of your friends? Don't just automatically try and fix what's going on with them, because that may not be what they need. They may just need someone to listen to them. Now, here's what I want you guys to do. I challenge you, each and every one of you, to think about one thing that you could say or do this week to make it safer for someone around you to be honest about their mental health. Or, if you feel comfortable with it, What can you do within your groups, your peer groups, or your family connections, found or otherwise? What can you do to be more honest about your mental health? Thank you guys for giving me this time in this space. Like I said, these are things that I am fairly passionate about. You may have begun to see that. Um, every one of these subjects, the reason that I want to talk about them is because they're important to me. And I want to make sure that things that are important to me get talked about, even if I'm the one holding the conversation. So thank you guys for giving me that space. I really do appreciate it. Now, let's move on to some fun stuff. It will be probably a slightly shorter stream today. Um, I Mondays are a day that I have sessions, still follow-up sessions from the PHP. I wasn't able to attend the last couple weeks because, well, surgery. They went in and pulled that vile bile duct out of me. Um, I actually had the entire recovery floor just cracking up because we were talking about yeeting my vile bile duct. Um, but we're gonna be starting a new game of 7 Days to Die today, but we're gonna do it a little different. Okay, one, the blood moons are not going to be anywhere near as frequent because we're going to do some exploration. We're going to play around a bit. But two, you guys or us working together, we're going to give me some starting equipment. Now, it's not going to be a lot unless that's what you guys decide, but we're going to give me some starting equipment. That doesn't mean I don't have to do the initial quests and that kind of BS, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it, guys. So at the very beginning here, I am going to leave the integration off. We will be turning it on shortly. Don't you worry. But we got some busy work to do first. Okay. Now let's get rid of that. Okay. Yeah, thanks. Let's move that. Let's move that. Let's move that. Let's move that. So first things first. Uh, do- hold on. Gun, Okay. Basically, what I'm thinking of here is um, I want you guys to think, what would you or I have, right, coming out of my house in a zombie apocalypse, right? What would I have? Would I have any kind of weapon? Now, I'm not going to be taking top of the line tier 6 stuff. That's not fair to the game. Like that'll just wreck the entire balance. But we'll be doing like tier 2, tier 3 something or other. I'll pick something from it rather than going through and doing all of that. Now, once you guys have decided a weapon, we need to decide on two more things: food and drink. Do I get to start with it? And clothing. Because right now, I'm naked. See? I'm naked, guys. Well, I mean, not naked, but I'm naked. Okay? Um, so we're going to need to think about that. Get your votes in. I did set the vote longer than what we need it for. It looks like we're saying a bladed weapon. We'll give it another minute or so. Mama, shut it. I'm trying to do stuff. Ma! Mom, I'm playing my games right now. Um, okay. So, let's see here. Bladed. Bladed. Got a hunting knife. We got spears. Feels like a spear is a bit much. Let's smooth that. Um, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking a hunting knife or a machete. Machete. Yeah. So there we go. There's our weapon. Now, clothing. Clothing is important. People need it to wear stuff, right? People need to wear stuff. So, do I get? We'll just do yes, no, because it's easier. Do I get clothing? Yes, no. If not, I'll be making clothing. I have to. It's part of the initial quests. But do I get additional clothing? Yes, no. Cast your vote now. Okay, so 3 minutes was a little long on that poll. Come on, run out, run out, run out. Melee wins, yay! So, close. Yes, no. We're only going to do 1 minute on this one. So, guys, get your votes in. Close, yes, no. Vote now. Time is running out. Okay. Let's see here. I'm living up in the Northeast. So, if we get a yes, no clothes. Jules, you just want me to be naked. I get that. I understand that. But remember, I'm going to be wearing some primitive clothing here in just a minute. So you're going to lose that naked anyway. Just so you're aware. But this means that I have to make it and then find new clothes as I go. There we go. I've got to earn my clothes. Okay. We're almost done. Almost done, guys. Then we're actually going to be able to play. Hiya! Hiya! Okay, and final. Okay, food and drink, guys. Food and drink. Poll is up. Vote now. Now, again, this doesn't mean infinite. This means like one stack of each, and it's not going to be top of the line food. It's going to be acceptable, but not amazing, right? So let's do, since I can't eat them, we're going to do chili dogs. We're going to do mineral water. We'll just throw that over. No, we won't. Okay. I can see how the vote's going. That's why I just went and did it. So now I have to survive. Guys, I have learned so much about this game. Um, it is absolutely absurd how much I've learned in the last few months. Okay. Hello? Hey, hey, don't break shit. No, don't break shit. Come here. Come no, come here. Come here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fucker. So yeah, now we just got to survive. Now I am going to turn on the integration here in just a moment. I just want to get through the basic quests. Just got to gather a few things first. Eh. Hello? Bueller? Bueller? But yeah, I have discovered so much about this game, and it really has turned this game into something I utterly adore. Um, I've spent so much time playing this. I am getting close to 1,000 hours now, actually, um, just in this game um, over the last couple months. Now, part of that is, depression, hyperfixation. Part of it is the fact that they released the new update, which completely changed a lot of how kind of the game works and is played, which has been absolutely fascinating. Can we not? I'd really appreciate it. Um, but there's some stuff that's kind of like little and dumb that I've learned that I feel like I should have known much sooner. But then there's some stuff that's just quality of life, just things that I've learned and picked up that are absolutely fascinating, and really change how things go. So I'll be trying to remember to point those out as we go. I may forget some of them because, I still have goldfish memory, even though my mood stabilizers are working well. We're still trying to work on the rest of that. Hello? Well, I'm going to completely forget about that thing. Oh no, it's already looted. Cool. Then I don't feel as bad. Okay, let's go get some of these quests done. First things first, punch stuff. Punch the tree. Look at us go. Look at us go, guys. Where did I? Oh, there it is. You guys usually don't get to see the early stages of this game. Because usually we start up when we're a little ways in because this stuff is tedious AF. Not gonna lie. And I thought about, honestly, not gonna lie, guys, I did think about starting it a little bit later, but I figured it would be more fun if you guys had a little more say in how we would get going. And I think I'm right. I think this is going to be way more exciting, way more interesting. Welcome back from the advertisements, y'all. Punch this rock for a little while. Look at that, guys. We're finishing stuff. No, whatever. And then build a primitive bow, build a primitive club. Building block. Bedroll. No, I don't need two. Okay, what else? Do I need anything? Oh, I do need. Okay. Nope. Oh, but you will help. Feathers! That's what we needed. Doop, 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 doop. Look at us go, guys. We're amazing. We're the best at survivalizing, I tell you. Excuse me? That was very loud, thank you. Gloves, primitive hood, and primitive shoes. No. Where? Where? Where and where? Don't need that. See, this is me now. Got those wonderful big clothes on now. Yeah, thanks. Make sure I'm getting all this. Okay, let's... There we go. We're gonna place this. No, not that one, dummy. No, too many buttons. There we go. Thanks, Jules. Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
please set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes starting now.
Thanks, Siri.
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's see here. No, you. Nope. SPI. There we go. Come on. There we go. I want to just put it right here then. And a torch. Oh, I need to place the torch. That I can do. Bedroll. I'm not going to place. Upgrade. Oh, right. I need to... What do I need to... Fuck. It has been too long, guys. Let's see. Cobblestone. I need some clay. That's easy enough. Look at me go. Okay. Do I need fucking 10? Ugh. Ugh. God. There we go. That's been upgraded. Okay, so no, this claim. No, would you stop? Claim, build. Nice and easy. Bedroll, bedroll, bedroll. There we go. Now we got a bunch of stuff done. Look at us go! Need to spend some skill points, kill rabbits, build a fire. Actually, no. Here we go. There we go. Look at us, guys. Okay, so I need to get some meat, need to take a drink. We're going to be fine. Where am I? Oh, I know where I am. Sugar plums. Well, I can always get this done. Don't give me the poops. Thank God. Okay. Oh, sugar plums. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I've been playing a couple other versions. I have one with our friend Crystal, as always. Unfortunately, the 1.x saves, that one that we had like 300 days in, um, could not be loaded into 2.0. So we lost all of that. But what we decided to do was to start ourselves basically where we had left off. So we consoled in a bunch of stuff that we'd already had in the original game and passed it off, as it were, um, and just started over. Hello? Hi. You okay, buddy? Thank God. Okay. Whew. So, yeah, things got real messy there. Um, and then Crystal got busy, so I didn't want to move that world on too far without her, so I started my own game. And that's where I've been doing a lot of experimentation with base building techniques and learning stuff about the game and how it works in a more specific way. And honestly, it's been really, really enjoyable. Um, well, that didn't work as well as I'd hoped. Um, but yeah, so I'm about, oh, I don't know, 50 days, 40 days in that one. And that has an identical setup actually to how this one is, where the blood moons are way less frequent because these games are more about exploring and having fun and just enjoying the world versus the massive crowds of zombies that can happen, every 7, 10, whatever days. And I'll be honest, if you guys get real bored, real tired of it, um, we'll get it back to more normal. But right now, I think it's set to 30 days. Um, but we'll see. We'll see. I've been liking it in my other world just because it really does give time for exploration and enjoying the world versus, um, constantly having to sprint to make it to the next thing. Um, which I know is part of this game for some people, but for me, I've done that a bunch already. I don't really I don't feel like, oh my God, I've got to do this. I've got to prove I can survive. Like, God, I have a 300-day game that I just can't access anymore. So, yeah. Now, yeah, shut up. I hate you. Let's do. Got any special jobs? Oh, fuck off, fucker. For example, y'all, locked means that stuff won't move around on me anymore. And so I've taken to organizing my bags in a way where I can just lock the stuff that I know I don't want to mess with. It means that when I hit the organize button or anything like that, it's not going to change where it is. Now, there is the bag jumble thing that does occasionally appear in the integration, which I don't know how it will work with those, but we'll see. Just remember, I might disown you guys if you jumble my bags too much. Do, 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 do. God damn it. Hate everything. Nope, still none. Great. Awesome. Wow. Who roared? I heard a roar. Oh, there you are. Oh, hi, buddy. Yep, just take a nap right there, okay, buddy? Oh, hey, look. Another shovel. Do 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 do. Hello? Oh, hi, buddy. Now, could I have used the far more impressive and useful um, machete? Absolutely, I could have. But if I'd done that, then I would have been put into a potentially bad situation because it's going to break sooner or later, right? And it's going to be a little while before I can repair it. So I've got to be careful. I've got to use it sparingly. For now. But only for now. But only for now. Ugh. Hey, look, I found it. Can you maybe just not? Thanks. Appreciate you. We have some stuff here. Drink, eat. That'll be fine for now. No, no, we absolutely did not. Uh, yeah. Oh, got us something way better than that. Okay. Outstanding. Oh, now we need to get another job. We may not do it right now, but we're going to get one. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, fetch. No, actually, I don't. I utterly despise Trader Rec. He is my least favorite trader in the entire game. But he's also the first one that we get access to. So, you know, you make do. Well, so possibly yes. I mean, if I wanted to, I could work to get to her and probably make it down to her this stream. But like, I want to set myself up a solid starter base first so that I have always have a place to come back to, even though I have a new style of doing my bases where I put one up in the northern section, one mid island or mid map, which ends up being um, usually in the burnt forest, which is Jen's biome. Um, and then one way down south in the desert, the southernmost biome. That gives me places I can go no matter where I am. Hello? Oh, hey. Rather than building a base in each of the um, biomes, because honestly, it was getting to be a little bit much. I mean, even 3 main bases is a lot. But what I've discovered is that as long as I don't have a particular setting on, which I don't play with it on typically, um, then the zones, the areas don't reset. So I'm able to um, set up little equipment caches in various little areas around so that I can have drop offs or pickups wherever I am, which I thought was pretty gosh diddly darn clever. Hello? You okay, buddy? No, you fell down. That's too bad. Do, 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 do. Oh, you're getting real low. Dude, dude. And the great thing is I can always come back for stuff down the road if I need to. Like, it's not super stressful. Oh, but I do have that, which means I need one more. Of course I need one more. Because why wouldn't I? I just need this for one thing and one thing only. And that is because I need to harvest rotten meat. Hi. Surprise, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker. Bet there are bad guys down there. What do you guys want to bet? Oh, good Siri Bot. I'm proud of you. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Strength. There we go. Just doing a quick bit of housekeeping work. There we go. Now we're feeling better. Yeah, that's what I thought. Might as well, since I've got to carry him anyway. Might as well carry a few extras. Hello? Do 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 do. Ooh, there we go. We love that. Ew. Ew. Yeah, whatever. Do, 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 do. Running around, just looting all the things. Hello? Okay, what were we doing? Oh, right, I was finding the supplies here. There we go. So the reason I put that on the bar itself is because yes, thank you. Pick up some of that. Because you can't move it once you put it in, and I don't want to deal with losing backpack spots. So I realized that if I just put it on the bar, I don't have to worry about it. So yeah, that's a fun little trick I've learned. No. So 100. That'll be good. How much wood did I have? 300. Okay, good. So the first two things I always go directly for in this game are pack mule, get it up at least reasonably high, so I'm way less likely to end up being over encumbered. And then once I've gotten a good place on that, I will go to parkour because that will keep me from my dumb decisions. Plus, it allows me to get to a lot better places in terms of exploration, which I really do enjoy. Yeah, fine. Have a fucking hot dog. Actually, you'll work. Hey, jerk. Yeah, probably. Except I don't. But you know what? To heck with you. Let's go. Because I only have 100 of these right now. Oh, diddly K. So, fire, craft, craft, craft. And what was the other thing? Bedroll, craft. Now, I am doing this on purpose. I am going to end up turning this building or this bridge into my base eventually. Um, I just need to do some stuff first. Are you too close there? You're too close there. That's okay. There we go. We can fix that later, but for now, um, do 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 do. Shut up, Rick. No one likes you anyway. Okay. Oh wait. What is it? Building block? Yes. Do 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 do. Then there we go. Now, which wood do I have? Two. Let's make 25 of these. Perfect. Okay. Get a little more wood. Got wood. Hello? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay, let's move to here for a bit. Perfect. Next, we're going to up agility and work on parkour. 'Cause that's just how we roll. Whew. You know, I always forget how much of a pain in the ass early game is. Oh, that reminds me. Options, Twitch, log in, turn off vision effects, activate, authorize. Apply. Look at us go. Enable Twitch integration. What? Well, fuck. Now, it turns out that the PP does expire, y'all. So you may have less PP than you remember. However, SP didn't. And SP's the stuff you got from the few times you killed me. So if you got SP at any point for bumping me off, go you. I just realized this whole friggin' time I didn't have the game audio on. God, I'm a dope. Not all the time, just sometimes. It's been a while. Hashtag pro streamer. But anyway, yeah, so if you spent money to get bits and use the bit point thing, and I gave you the bit points, you should still have those. But if you just had PP, then you're probably going to have less PP. We did do some reviews, some exploration the other day just to make sure things were still working, and they are. So once the cooldown timer is up, you'll be good. Jiminy Christmas. It was an unexpectedly long fight. Even though I know I'm never going to use the bow, I do still want to have them, I guess. Of course, as we already know, fuck, okay, here we go. Yeah, boy. You guys see that? How slick I was? I got that guy right off. I mean, I killed that guy. I need a pipe. Great. Hey, look at that, guys. You can now do things and give me things. I mean, if you're feeling kind. Or torture me if you're not feeling kind. Yay, dew collector. Polymers, pipe, and duct tape. Okay. Whee! So I need polymers and we need pipe. Neither of those. Ow. Neither of those were polymer or pipe. But usually breaking apart the truck does get you some polymer. So polymer, pipe, and those. Hey guys, you know, it's kind of dark here, I'm noticing. Not worried about lead yet. Oh, oh hi. Woo! There we go. Where? Nope. B. Modify. Perception. Scrap. I'm on my way, y'all. I'm on my way. Oops. Yeah, might as well. Start down my parkour path. was I going? This way. Any polymers? No, but you do have pipe. Pipe is useful. Polymers? Pipes? Hello? CP? Hold on. There you go. CP. So see, you didn't lose your special points there, but you did lose a bunch of your PP. Because those apparently expire, which I did not know. Hey, but now you have more. And we will be doing a giveaway here. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the giveaway yet, but we're going to be doing a giveaway here in about 40 minutes. Well, that's because you like to torture me, Jules. You like to do all the mean red things to me instead of being nice and giving me stuff. So you couldn't earn the good guy bonus. See, Jules, if you'd just gotten the good guy bonus, you could have been done gone. Had all kinds of pee-pee. Oh, hello? I seem to remember, Jules, you being the one that loved to no vehicle and cripple and all the other mean things to me. Are you saying I'm mistaken in that recollection? Yeah, might as well grab it. First thing first, that. Then let's clear that. Keep that. Keep that. Clear that. 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 Keep that. Keep that. Keep that. Oh, lovely punishments. My bad. Apparently I just forgotten. I mean, it does happen. It does happen. I'm not known for my memory. Remember. Oh, I guess I can only make 2. Awesome. Dude, really? Hey, 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 hey. Can we not? Thank you. Aha!
Trader Rick is open for business. Buy Rick or get Rick.
You. Don't care. Scrap. Let's go turn in the quest, sell a couple things.
It'll be a... You think you're pretty smart now, don't you?
Yeah,
Here's your pay, Einstein.
thanks. Will do.
Well, I got just a job. Get moving, jackass. This don't pay by the hour.
I don't care what it pays. Oh, sugar plums, I forgot to sell. Okay. Thanks, Jules. Just hasn't been the same without you constantly reversing me. You know what? We're gonna go sell that now. We're also gonna sell this. But you know, now you've got the opportunity to reverse me a lot more. Because I'm going to be trying to stream at least 5 days a week. 4 or 5 days a week. You're going to have the opportunity. I mean, I like nourishment. So if you guys are feeling like being nice to me, that's fine. In a tie, it's always the most recent. So, okay.
If you drink all the coffee, money
Now, let me see
talks,
what you got.
bullshit walks.
Sell, sell, and sell. Okay, what do we got here? Don't have money for most of your stuff yet. 600, 600. Oh, weird. Usually it does it better than that, but whatever. Do, 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 do. You're not particularly useful. You're way too expensive. No,
Shit,
nothing.
man. I treat you that good, and you don't even fucking tip me.
Yeah, why would I? You can just eat my whole bag of dicks. Okay. Fuck. Still in there. Okay. So do polymer pipe duct tape. I've got the pipe, I've got the duct tape, don't have the polymer. I hear you, fucker. Okay. Oh, back over here. Okay. Well, since we're here, I mean, Jules, if you wanted to be super nice, or anyone else watching, really, um, y'all could always hit me with some supplies. I mean, like, I would never say no to supplies. Huh. Wait, did I already get the stupid one where I'm supposed to get the dead meat from people? Yes, I think I did. Can't remember. Oh, no, there we go, though. Jules, thank you. That's very kind of you. I mean, that would have been a lot kinder if Crystal were here. But I will never say no to something that I can at the very least sell for more trader coins. I really do kind of hate my recovery mode right now because I can't sit the way that's super duper comfortable for me with my belly pressed up against the desk, because that ends up rubbing against some of the little incision things that are still healing, and I hate it. I hate it. Okay, I'm almost to where I need to be for the polymer. Doop the doop. Welp. Screw you too, buddy. That's so close. God damn it. Why couldn't you have been polymer? You? You're like plastic and stuff. No? Okay. No? Okay. You can just eat a bag of dicks then. Fuck. Well, pick your poison, guys. See how you want to try and kill me. You got about 40 seconds. I mean, I personally would ask for soldiers, but you know, whatever you guys are feeling. I'm going to go ahead and vote. That way, if no one else does, I get something out of it. You know? Of course you want me to face spiders. Of course you do. 'Cause you hate me. Oh, we don't like that very much at all. Oh, jeez. That was kind of miserable, not gonna lie. I did not like that. I have not put together my loadout well yet. Oh, jeez, Frick. Oh, fudge. 3. I don't have an abrasive. Really? Really? I'm just sitting here minding my own business and you're like, fuck you. I'm like, but no. I'm gonna have to play some of this offline, I think. Get my loadout into some kind of reasonable shape if you're gonna be torturing me this much. 'Cause golly gosh. We're gonna finish up this quest, guys, and then we're gonna call it a day, just so you guys kind of know what to expect. No, it is kind of a shorter stream today, like I said. But we will be back tomorrow as well. Yeah, one vulture at this stage of the game is like a flock normally. It's like having a horde come after you. Especially when I wasn't paying any attention. Whew. See, Jules, you're remembering the old Sarah who was able to handle like multiple massive hordes simultaneously. Current Sarah is not at that point yet. Oh yeah, no, I will get there. Maybe just not quite as fast as I'd hoped. I get it. It's a sex joke. I see what you're doing there. He's funny 'cause he's true. Oh god, I hate my first level shit. I wonder if... Hold on. I need to look at something. Hold on. Now it's ban, unban, clear, emote, and goal markers, mods, monitor, prediction. Thanks, Jules. Thanks so much. Appreciate you. Unique, VIP, worn, block, gift. Nope. That's okay. Oh, hey, you discovered one of my other new emotes. Do, 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 do. Oh, hey, I forgot to start my quest. Ah, I'm a big dork. But hey, now I can double up on some of that stuff, right? Right. Ah. No, you know what? We're just gonna speed run this. skip through that, grab this. Quick pass around the outside. So, actually, Jules, this will mean something to you. Remember how I used to pick up the chairs and I had that whole box full of chairs? Yeah, it turns out you're supposed to scrap them for extra supplies. Who knew? And, funny enough, it's the same thing with the plants that you can pick up. They're meant to be scrapped instead of just carried and put in a box. Which I was like, huh. Like, who would have thought, right? Well, I mean, realistically, I can always keep one for one of those. But the point is, it's extra supplies now. See? Scrap the plant, scrap these, boom. Well, that's not what I meant to hit, but you know, that's fine. Let's do this. That pot will help. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, cook them in a pot. Toilet paper! What was I doing here? Oh, right, I'm supposed to be getting supplies. Fuck. I got so distracted, I forgot what I was doing. Hello? Yay, silly! That was a lot. That was a lot, guys. Chat, no cap. That was some Ohio Riz. Hey, I'm hip. I can use the modern lingo, yo. What can I get rid of? What can I get rid of? Cornmeal. um, let's... Yay, harvest leather is complete. Yay, even though there's no zombies here. We can celebrate. That... Yes. There we go. That gives me the 100 polymer I need. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate you. Weapon, hold on. Yes. Meal, meds, supply, med. There we go. Hi, Krista. God, that was wonderful. Recog. That. And that. Lizard. 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 God, that is one of my favorites. Like ever. Oh. Okay, chat, we are close to done. Gotta get back to the trader, clean out my bag. Clean out my bag, then back to the trader. Then, your girl gotta get ready to get doctored today. But we will be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, as the saying goes. Now, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna give away some pee-pee today. Um, because that sounds fun to me. That's gonna be sold. Keep you around. No, we'll put you in there. That's gonna go in here, which I think, yep, I can now clean my water. Go me. Okay. What was I doing? That's gonna sell everything else there I need. Oh, great. Duct tape, polymer, pipes I already have. Do collector craft. That way I can get that started. Okay. Oh, and guys, big news. Couple big newses. One, my application to get a consultation for an orchiectomy was approved. So I will be going in for that here in about a month, which is exciting. It's a massive step toward gender affirming care. I'm trying to get all this stuff done because, as we know, things are a little wobbly right now in the gender affirming care side of things. We're not going to go too far down the political rabbit hole today, so don't expect that. What else? Um, but yeah, that is super exciting and a thing I've been wanting to work toward for a very, very long time. So I am very excited about that. I'm also working on getting approved to get my top surgery done, to get my BEWBS, um, which is also super exciting to me. But that takes a little bit longer and a bunch more hoops to jump through. And yeah, things are going well. Oh, that the other big news. That's what I was trying to remember. I have been approved for a second round of unemployment.
Afternoon. Now that you did
Um,
the job, I guess you ain't
so
that
I'm
damn
feeling a
bad after
lot
all.
kind of safer now. I spent most of the morning on the phone with first the Maine Department of Labor and then the Minnesota Department of Labor, because apparently it doesn't matter where you live, it's where you worked that gives you the unemployment benefits.
If you want a job, what are you standing there for? Don't you have work
So,
to do?
yeah, I got approved for those, and those will be starting up probably next week, we think. So, yay me. Got some good stuff going on. Is it ideal? No, but it is a huge step forward. Also, I have been approved for vocational rehabilitation, meaning they're going to be able to, the state of Maine is going to help me make sure I get accommodations if I need them, help me potentially find work. Or if after reviewing my medical records, they feel that I am not in a position where I can work, help me apply for disability. So that's pretty cool too. Like I said, I've got a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of good stuff going on. Um, Let me go ahead and turn off the integration for the last bit of news. That way I can just pause the game and not have to worry about it. Um, every other week or so, I am going to start one of the streams with a little reading or a discussion of one of my books. Because I am working on editing them for eventual publication. And one of the things I think that would be good for that is to start off kind of talking about them, advertising them, quote unquote, here, and eventually putting up a Patreon um, to kind of help with the money thing. Now, the cool thing is, Patreon and here will get, first looks, you'll get kind of behind the scenes stuff, um, and have kind of first shot at the actual book itself versus, the regular folks who will just have to buy it off of like Amazon or whatever. So, with that said, guys, let's take a quick gander, Mama. I love you, but I need you over there for now. Okay, bye. Um, okay, we are going to do a small raid to one of our friends, Backdoor Kells. I met them through Krista's stream, who actually, hold on. Uh, guys, if you don't follow Krista, what are you even doing? Um, but, uh, of course I'm going to shout you out. Get over there and follow Krista. And follow Crystal if you don't. Oh, okay, of course. There. Boom. Go show Crystal some love too. You know what? And Jules also streams, although not recently, kind of the same as me, has stepped away for a little while, but all of us here stream. So, guys, get over there, follow these people, cheer them on. We love that here. Do something nice. Let me set up the raid again because I got distracted. Um, so let's see here. What do I still have that? Nope, I don't have the raid message. Okay, so let's see here. Maybe it wasn't raid. I don't remember. Was it this? Yes, there we go. Copy the raid message, y'all. Let's go show some love to Kells. We love them very much. They are a wonderful, wonderful Fortnite streamer. Just coming off of a tournament the other day that our friend Krista was in as well. But, guys, I love you all very much. Thank you so, so much for hanging out and being back with me. We will see you tomorrow unless something else comes up. Keep an eye on the announcements channel just in case. But I love you very much. Go do something to make everyone around you smile a little bit today. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Okay? Bye bye.